This cannot be happening. This time around, the BlackRock onslaught is even stranger than before. When the Shiba Inu authorities revealed a major secret, it was too good to pass up. Something enormous is happening behind the scenes, and you might not even notice, but what the hey and why the fuck should we care? Okay, allow me to elaborate. Here at Wealthy Coins, we are pleased to provide you with Shiba every day. If Shiba is something that piques your interest, you have come to the right place. Stay ahead of the curve in the cryptocurrency business and get the scoop on all the newest news predictions by subscribing. Make sure you hit the like button to get more Shiba news. Not all prices will be up to date when you view this video. This video does not contain any financial advice. The unexpected announcement made by Donald Trump sent shockwaves across the markets and was unanticipated by anybody, and Shiba Inu owners in particular. Indeed, the atmosphere has changed. A momentous occasion has transpired. The details will be given shortly. But this isn't, to put it gently, the usual market news. First things first, the Shiba Inu has been steadily increasing in value over the past few years. Today it reached an approximately 8% rise. Cryptos have profited from the current market rebound, which is great news for Shiba. The Shiba Inu quickly took advantage of the optimism and enthusiasm that the Trump announcement had sparked. No one could move from their euphoria until BlackRock showed up with something that stopped it all. When I say pause, I really mean it. More than $250 million was deposited into BlackRock's Coinbase account not long ago. You should think about it. $250 million. At this point, chaos ensues. People aren't usually as ecstatic about this kind of large buy. This one exudes an air of uniqueness. Not too much is being made of it. No one is flaunting it. It is tremendous to transfer that amount of money. When that happens, everything becomes illogical. You should think about it. The mood is one of optimism and elation. Underneath it all, BlackRock pulls off this massive maneuver. Much mistrust has been aroused by it. Asking, what do they know that we don't, is today's most pressing concern. This is of utmost importance for Shiba Inu. The coin's current situation is extremely unstable. It is just now starting to get back on its feet, following the previous crashes. This kind of progress might cause a major explosion. Shiba Inu owners are now doubting everything after praising the price hike. In all candor, that initial burst of excitement is rapidly escalating into a state of panic. Due to what appears to be a signal from BlackRock, the meaning of which is still unclear, the cryptocurrency pump has recently come to a standstill, and prices have remained stable. Adding to the strangeness, the Shiba Inu price is currently hovering near a critical support level at 4011. In the Shiba Inu community, even a little decrease of a few percentage points could lead to a price increase of zero. As is well known, the society is making great efforts to do away with zeros. When a Shiba Inu drops a zero, it's cause for celebration. A forceful effect, momentum and development are symbolized by adding a zero. There was some improvement thereafter, but it still makes people feel exposed and could cause them to lose faith in you. What happens next for Shiba Inus is the most important question now that redemption has arrived. Since we are at a turning point, this is the most crucial question we have ever faced. Shiba Inu, on the one hand, are vulnerable to relapsing into fear and insecurity. However, an opportunity for something noteworthy still exists. A direct ascent to the following major pricing point is the Boulder's Path. 2017, roughly 42% more than our current situation. That's a huge leap. However, this can only be done if the current conditions are substantially more favorable. Getting a Shiba Inu there requires more than just a buzz, though some are clinging to optimism. Plus, it makes sense. In the shadow of BlackRock's mysterious mega deposit, investors cling to the faint hope that greater things are to come. This might be the catalyst that finally sets Shiba Inu on fire after a slow and unsure recovery. Or it could be the thing that breaks it. Developers working on Shiba Inu should seize the initiative and introduce a groundbreaking product to stop that disastrous consequence in its tracks. So what's your story? It really did happen like Wei, a member of the Shiba Inu breed, Calderia, recently tweeted some disturbing information about the breed's potential future. He urged the public to focus on building during these uncertain times, and hinted at some major technological advances. During market downturns, he said, scam artists who have made a killing off of Shiba Inus may be more vocal about their concerns, which could lead to further confusion and mistrust. Calderia's message, on the other hand, was crystal clear. Currently is the moment to construct. If it's not Monin, then what does this mean? These are major improvements. These remarkable developments have the potential to make the Shiba Inu ecosystem more secure, private, and scalable. Shiba Inu's success in the long run is dependent on these improvements. They have the potential to safeguard user data, improve network security, and expand network capacity. Everyone must have an effective Web3 presence. If all goes according to plan, these adjustments could be just what Shiba Inu needs to get back on track. New investors looking for a solid foundation may be enticed by a project with more creativity and stability. The price of Shiba Inus will also rise sharply as more people start buying them and collecting them. But here is the catch. This might have far-reaching consequences for cryptocurrency, and Shiba Inu in particular. Since BlackRock is pulling out of the Bitcoin market just as it's starting to recover, they might be preparing for something bigger, something other than Bitcoin. Unheralded altcoins may benefit from this, especially considering how prominent Bitcoin and Ethereum are. The move by BlackRock might set off a domino effect, sending more capital to promising cryptocurrencies like Shiba Inu. Could this be related in some way? I know it seems strange, and it may just be a coincidence, but what if BlackRock is privy to information that the public is unaware of? What if they possessed a significant advantage that Shiba Inus might take use of? The current state of knowledge is based on speculation, yet any possible link could have far-reaching consequences for Shiba Inus. The coin's allure and price skyrocketed due to its promise to enhance the lives of investors. The only thing we can do is watch how things progress. Unfortunately, we are in the midst of one of those unpredictable moments. What follows is another strange thing that could back up this idea. On top of that, Calderia has just dropped a major update on another major Shiba Inu environment project. The community's protracted anticipation of the launch of the Shiba Inu stablecoin has a valid cause. It turns out, the Shiba Inu stablecoin launch has been postponed, while the team awaits clarification on stablecoin regulations. Due to the unclear legislative landscape around stablecoins, the debut of this algorithmic solution and stablecoin for the Shiba Inu ecosystem has been delayed from its original 2022 scheduled date. Listen, I realize I may sound really insane. Why, right in the middle of all these other changes at BlackRock and potential big movements by Shiba Inu, issue such a major stablecoin upgrade? Is this too coincidental to be significant? Is there a correlation between the BlackRock transfer and the Shiba Inu progress reports? The timing is definitely interesting. It is possible that something more substantial is happening behind the scenes, given that BlackRock withdrew from Bitcoin and the Shiba Inu developers issued an update regarding the stablecoin virtually simultaneously. Maybe projects like Shiba Inu are something that BlackRock is interested in. Additionally, the Shiba Inu group is gearing up for a monumental event with their stablecoin and other innovations. It is merely speculation at this point. If this turns out to be true, and there is a genuine connection though, it might have a big impact on Shiba Inus. The ecosystem would be complete with the stablecoin's debut, which might bring in a flood of new investors and users. When everything is all said and done, it might even start a new altcoin boom. I can assure you that it will be